When things are going bad in a relationship, you often wonder, where is this relationship going? Will our relationship survive? Today I'm going to tell you 5 important signs that your relationship is heading towards divorce or breakup. Now, according to Gottman, if those signs are present, we can predict with over 90% accuracy that your relationship is doomed to failure. So here are those signs. First sign is when one or both partners, when they have to talk about something serious, when they have to make a complaint, they just start the conversation harshly or rudely.
You're late again. Why do you have to make me wait every time? You still haven't gotten this suitcase repaired. Now don't tell me you're busy. You're spending the whole day watching the reels of hot girls.
Research from Gottman Institute says that you can predict the outcome of a conversation with over 96% accuracy by simply observing the first 3 minutes of a 15-minute conversation. How? Simple. If it starts harshly, it ends harshly. And if these harsh startups are happening too often, that is going to contribute to relationship failures. Sign number 2, the 4 horsemen. Here are the 4 horsemen: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Typically what happens is criticism and contempt, they lead to defensiveness and stonewalling. I'll give you examples. Criticism means basically when you point out something wrong with your partner, and this leads to partner getting defensive, who attacks you back.
You're so unattentive. You never listen to what I say. Well, if you ever say something useful, I'll listen.
Another type of defensiveness is where the listener plays the victim.
You're so unattentive. You never listen to what I say. When will this bullshit end for me? No matter how much I listen, it's never enough.
So defensiveness basically comes in the face of criticism, and it essentially means you're just blaming your partner back, that the problem is you, not me. Now, another pattern is contempt, where one partner is just showing disgust. It is a form of deep disrespect.
Is that what your parents taught you? Lying around in the house like a pig? God forbid you'll be of some use.
Such comments are like sniper attacks. They often result in the listener stonewalling. Stonewalling basically means when the listener just shuts you down, they tune out, and they often just leave the conversation. Sign number 3, flooding. Flooding basically means being overwhelmed, psychologically or physically. This kind of overwhelming happens when your partner's negativity is so high that it leaves you shell-shocked. You feel so defenseless against this sniper attack that you would do anything to avoid this. And this flooding is very physically distressing. One of the most common physical reactions is that the heart speeds up. Normally, heart rate for people at the age of 30 would be 76 to 82. But when they are flooded, the heart rate can cross 100 and it can reach up to 165. Hormonal changes occur too. The adrenaline is secreted, it kicks in the fight or flight response, blood pressure can also mount. These physical changes are so dramatic that if one partner is constantly flooded, you can predict that unless the dynamic between them changes, they are likely to end up in divorce. Sign number 4, failed repair attempts. Repair attempt basically means, let's say a couple is fighting, then one partner tries to make some effort to de-escalate the situation, to calm things down. Basically put on the brakes so we can avoid flooding. But in bad relationships, such repair attempts are rejected by the partner.
I'm feeling upset. Let's take a break. Break my ass. Sit down and talk. You're not going anywhere.
Listen, we can talk nicely to each other. Please calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'm gonna talk however I want.
Listen, I know you're angry and I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, shut up. You just love poking me.
So in your relationship, if such repair attempts are constantly being rejected, this is a major cause of concern. Sign number 5, bad memories. So when a relationship is consumed by negativity, what happens is not only their present and future is affected, their past is affected too. What does that mean? Basically, if you ask them history of their marriage, they can only recall the negative things, or they can even turn positive events into negative ones in their memories. So we can actually predict the likelihood of their divorce by listening to the narration of the history of their marriage, like how was the first year, how was their early dating period, etc.
Hey! Hi, happy anniversary. So, how was your first year being married? First year? Yeah.
He shouted at me in front of everyone at the airport. He didn't pay any attention to me in the whole first year. He was just constantly annoyed during the whole trip. Worst trip ever.
Yeah, great. Cheers.
See, this person remembers nothing good. She only has bad memories. So these were the 5 signs, and if all of these or some of these are present in your relationship, this is a red alert. You must take some action right away. The good news is, with the right interventions and therapy, you can still save your relationship. And if you need therapy, you can of course come to Shridhar Life School. We now have specialized programs for relationship counseling. And if this video made sense to you, like it, subscribe to our channel, and do hit the bell icon. A very important factor in mental peace is that instead of just thinking internally, you should be able to talk about your frustrations to someone. But sometimes your friends and family can get tired of listening or might not even understand you well. That's why you should talk to a therapist. Your emotions need regular air ventilation. Your thoughts need regular garbage disposal, like once every week with a trained therapist. At Shridhar Life School, we have a team of therapists that you can talk to. Please go to shridharlifeschool.com to book your sessions.